Sup my little pulselings, how's it going? Hope all is well in your world. If you like the video, subscribe and you'll be notified when another one's up. Sup pulsers, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. We're looking at 8,000 Cloys. These are Cloys. I'm going to call them blueies. Now what you do is you build up their number, they go out collecting resources. You use the resources to build more of their number. This also allows you to upgrade the stage, which you then continue to cycle with. So it's kind of like a incremental in that respect. Let's go on options. Some of you may have noticed the size of my mouse cursor. That's because you can actually change the size of it to barely visible or to boom, giant cursor. So we got you got different effects and stuff like that you can put on and off. You go to sound, and sound does start when you're in the actual game. And you got your inputs. You can do we'll get right back on it again. Wash. Key bindings. Which is awesome. And it doesn't actually say resolutions. I think it's because I've got a full screen. You can change the colour. Kind of reminds me of Fallout a little bit. That green. Let's go for... we'll go for dark purpley. Why not? I was over an hour into the actual game. And here comes the music. This is for the employer to the employee, how they're going to make the best toasters in the world. Ooh. So you start Ascension. When you complete a level and you basically recycle everything you built, you get special upgrades that you can use for that stage. So this is your starting portal. This is where you call your creatures. It costs 2 energy, to the green energy, to call a creature, or you can push C. But we don't have any of the energy yet. And you can keep your finger on the clicker. And it'll kill that cactus kind of thing. Now once you've got nothing here, it'll tell you up there what you got. We have enough to call our first little creature. Now expanding the scent range is really important. What this does, it allows you to go out further and further. You can tell your creatures to focus on what you're doing or to do things their own way. The more we build, the more they help you build what you're doing. So I want them to go off and do their own thing. I don't want them to annoy me. I'll get 3 little dudes up and then we're going to expand our gathering range. Now this little new resource, which is the orange ones, this allows you to do upgrading to them as well, so you can make them stronger, faster. They can smash these down with one hit, stuff like that. You've got to find the nodes that allows you to do it. You can increase how much damage you do on these as well. The further out you go, the more interesting bits and bobs turn up. You've got to make sure you don't run out of resources compared to how far you can expand. So I need 17. Can't build these 2 yet because I don't have the brown resources. So I need 17 and I can go and move out a further area. Right, these are just little emails you'll get from your bosses saying how good you're doing and stuff like that. We've got 15. Oh, 19, right. Expand our zone. You do get tougher and tougher off the kelp. I'm going to quit kelp, like the sea thing. And this is the one to expand your little dudes. Now, your little dudes are too weak to smash these ones up, so you got to do it yourself. Once you increase their strength, not only can they smash them up, they can carry more of the resources back to your base. So right now, most of them have 1 bean on their head. That's how much they're able to carry back. once you upgrade them a few times, you can have them carry like 10 or 20 on the heads. Carry loads. Right, anyway, boys, I need to build this. We have an amplifier. This is going to make my guy more powerful. So for 2, I can increase the click of my mouse. So instead of 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 8 to 9. At some point, when I get it to 10, I can smash this thing open as well. As you can see, look, I'm just destroying this little brown blob of goo right now. Right. We need a Cloys enhancement chamber. We're going to increase their strength. And then they'll start picking them up as well. Because I can carry them. And we need to... The auto-click up. It's just that when you hold it above it, it'll auto-click. But as you can keep your finger on it, it doesn't really matter. So I wouldn't bother with that resource if I was you. Right, can we upgrade these anymore? We've got hit power. As well as strength. See how many they can stack on their heads there. Look at them. Hey, little boys. Let's get some more of these little guys out. You've got to make sure you don't run out of power so you can keep spreading out further and further. Right, so we have increased scent range, which is going to be 64. Which is one I kind of want. Or we can increase our power. That's going to take quite a bit so we can destroy those large ones. Now, what these are little nodes. If you build a basically you repair it. When you complete the level, you can use these to special upgrades. So that when you start, you can start off with like 5 of these guys. You can start off with the brown resource already out, so you don't have to build it for them. You can have more of the map uncovered. You can do quite a few bits once you upgrade the outside zones. The game itself is really relaxing. I recognise this music. I think it might be one of Fox or Beethoven's, I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'm going to get copyright strike for this. That's not going to be cool, is it? Right, hit power and strength. Let's smash up some more of these big trees. Right, we need to get 200, so I'm going to skip so I can at least build one of those. Now that we have enough for this, we're going to build a little something here. I'm also should have enough to expand that as well. This is one of the most important nodes you can get. This is a very rare resource. Once you can beat it up, a resistance of 20 for 100 hit points. This pretty much allows you to set up everything else on stage. This allows you to have a beacon on the middle all the way out, which allows you to rotate and unlock everything. And it's a key part of upgrading your stuff as well. And the camp itself will grow back, but you kind of want to complete the levels to unlock more stuff so you can become more and more powerful. I'm going to brown one over there. Let's upgrade our little dudes. think I might do some speed as well. They're quite slow to begin with. Right, what's this one do? Area effects you click is raised by 0.2. I don't want that one. This one starts your session with 30 more of the green stuff. So the more you stack this one up, the more you'll start off with every time you research, every time you restart the zone. So it makes you more and more powerful. And this one gives you more and more to start and browse stuff on them. So I think these two are the most powerful ones you start off with. So we can do speed 8. Speed's the most expensive things they do. Higher strength. Oh, it's nice to have strong Cloy. Don't let their hit powers fall too far behind. You might need it later. I'm doing that as well. Thank you. Now I'll upgrade my clicker to overwhelm that. So click power. And now 71. Look how many they carry now. Look at them. Oh, they love it, don't they? I'll do 5 a hit now. I need 116 up. Oh, it's going to take quite a while. So the ones I will unlock will be that one, 200. And as high as my click can go. So I can take that little nerd down. Let's just jump ahead so you can watch me collect all this stuff. We are back with our little kelp collectors. I've got enough to start pummeling this thing to senseless. Oh, my little collectors. Collect them all, my little blue demons. These plants must be terrified when we land on their planet. This can regenerate in a very small amount of time. Now we're going to build a beacon. Now what you do is you click on the beacon and you right click where you want it to go. Now they didn't build that tower there because there's none of the little guys up there. What they do with this has a scent range. When in a scent range, they go to wherever it's near basically. And then start building wherever you told them to. So you want your little beacon to go around this outside area to open everything else up. And then once it's fully open, you complete the level. Yes, I'm a good employee. We'll have your toast up and running. So when I restart this now, I'm going to have 3 of the yellow upgrades. To upgrade this once costs 1 of the yellow upgrades. That means I can start off with more and more resources every single time I load the game in, which is pretty cool. And again, I can upgrade that one as well. That's all these nodes that allow you to do that. So you can constantly upgrade. And then reloading a level, and then upgrade again. And upgrade again. Now there are other resources. Right, what have we got here? This costs 1000. Start your sessions with 2 of the little dudes. I might unlock that before I restart. As you then generate around. Now if you don't want them to actually follow this scent beacon, you can actually turn off the ability here. Yes, this is the harder one. Costs 45 just to damage it. Which we are nowhere near strong enough. We got all these brown ones up and running. There we see how much we can upgrade our starting areas. Right. Let's get a hit power right up. And again, there are more and more of these guys as you go around. It all depends on what you want to prioritize. What have we got here? You gain plus 4 click power per outpost level. That's going to cost you 400. That means you start off a little bit stronger. What I'm going to do is build out the one that gives me 3 dudes. Because I think that starts you off easier and easier. Now this is an artifact. You study it and you learn the ways of the artifact. But I can start off with one more of those black circles, so I can bring this up straight away. When I'm starting out, that's going to be pretty cool. Right, so what I'm going to do is build that one, build the other one over here, and then restart it. And I will also get more payouts to upgrade stuff. So we're going to see ya once that's all done. Now, if I've upgraded that beacon and the other beacon, we can ascend this session. And we can use our new payroll upgrades to upgrade all our stuff, which is awesome. So that's the new one that needs different resources I don't have. So I'm going to get one of those. I'm going to start with a couple of little dudes. I'm going to increase that one. As well as that one. So I'm going to start off with a few of the little yellow resources, orange resources for my guys. And I start with quite a few more green ones. There we start again. Now I've got my 2 little star dudes, which is awesome. Now as you can see, what is left off after the other one is the little your little dudes are dead. But you can collect it. So I don't know if that's something else you're going to unlock. Anyway. We are going to do an outfire. As well as a beacon. Just so that we can unlock everything. We're going to disable the scent. So I don't want them following that. So increase our strength. As well as our hit point. Power. And we are going to get loads more of the little guys. Now, the little box up here has got a little bit madder at what we're doing, but that's fine. We don't know what his issue is. We don't care. All our job is to increase these so we can get more and more starting resources. Right, we need to expand. We need 17. We've got 17. Let's expand this right out, shall we? Gonna make you go all the way around, please. They start collecting little brown ones, which means they're more powerful, which is awesome. Right, I need to increase my clicker slightly, don't I? It's taking way too long. Well, I've got your strength, as well as your hit power. Right, let's rotate you around here. It's going to take 2 to upgrade that one. How more do we need for a little guy? 30. And we got another little do that. Right, let's increase their hit power as well as their strength. We want them to carry as much stuff as possible. As we unlock everything around them. So the next range is going to be 64. But they're not quite powerful enough to smash out those big ones yet. Again? Yeah, there we go. But help our little dudes out, smashing up these big vines. Which one was it for? Next one, there you go. Let's get you going up this way. As they're now picking up the corpses of their little allies. We're gonna get some more little dudes coming out of the portal. Right, let's put these down towards them. Then collect them. And then we'll build up their abilities and expand that even more. Right, we need expansion. 365. Oh. Let's increase their speed as well. We need some more, you boys, collecting. So far, I've got one more yellow. How much is it going to take to get this big boy out? Resistance 20. Oh. Right, you can still go and uncover all that, please. Right, 365. Near there. Expand, boys. This is New Rome. We expand or we die. We got an email from the boss telling us how well we're doing. Right, we're gonna collect all this. Upgrade my guys a little bit. And we'll go for the next cycle. When we get more points, I'm going to probably... not that one. That one. Increase as much as possible, so I can start with more. And that one. So these two are the two I'm going to power focus on. For now. And we are back. Our little blue menacing army has stripped most of the little forest, or kelp forest, bare. So we're going to use our points to upgrade everything. We are going to upgrade more starting resources. More little resources for the little dudes. We've got one more left. That's going to cost 2. That's going to be repaired first. Just air effects of your clicks. We have 4 for that one. Plus 4 clicks. I'm not doing that one yet. Right, so I still need to build those two. We'll upgrade that once. Why not? And we're going to start a new session. See how much more powerful we are this time. Get some more expanding of descent. We're going to increase the strength of our little guys straight away. I'm going to get a couple more. And we're going to build our first beacon, which we're going to use to expand out this way. Oh no. Big CEO is getting mad. Ooh, you worry too much. You probably takes the brains more than the links. I'm going to ignore all your emails, just like I do to people in real life. We get quite a few of our little dudes out straight away. With the increased speed, strength, and hit points, they can tear this forest down quite fast. What we do need to do is increase our starting strength. Quite disorientating the fact that these move as well. And once we're done, we can upgrade these boys. That's maxed out that one. That one still needs to be maxed out. As well as our starting little dudes. We'll have enough to fix that as well. And go around to upgrade so we can get more and more of the little black rings, which increases the length that this can go out. When that length is increased, we can go out further and further. We can go past these mountains there. I like the way it slowly increases the distance as well. I think it's quite a nice little touch. But there you go. I am a fan of incremental games. I think they're a nice, different kind of game to play. And it is very, very chilled, especially ones with all made little units as well. All made little units that make these games. For me anyway. Right, let's turn the scent off for you. That's why they're all staying at that area. Still controlled by the nude. I want you to go down here. As far as you can go. As you uncover more and more forest, because our little boys in there are going to eat for it very, very quickly. Now all their strengths, that's up. We just need to get more and more of these brown ones so we can fuel the desire to feast planet. We'll get a little radius, which we'll also need to increase. What is that being hit for? Ah, it's logging onto the kelp tree. I don't want the kelp tree, I want the beacon. Right, so I need a resistance of 20. More strength for little guys. Costs 365 to expand that. We can increase our clicker. Start damaging these big boys as well. What are you doing? Living resource. Whatever's going on in your company, pal, is your own problem. We are the Blue Menace. We're going to devour everything on this plate. Leave none of it standing. All hail the Blue Menace. Right, I think I'll skip along until I've unlocked these last little bits. See you in a little bit. So we've got quite a lot of the map there revealed. Gonna have to do another reset to upgrade more of our stuff. And these guys, what it is, there's little radiation points on the map. You send your little blue boys in there. Some of them die, some of them don't. Collect the resource and you can use it to power up these blue ones according to which their abilities are. That one gives +2 to the kelp, whatever they drop. And this one gives the same thing to the orange ones, which is awesome. So I want to try this one. Your Cloys gain +5 hit power per outpost level. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Because then you ain't got to start them off now. There's a little tiny door on the back of this. It just called a little tiny door. We don't know what it does. But there you go. It's quite interesting little incremental this one. I'll give them a nice little starting hit up points. We ain't got none of them. Start with more little dudes. Fair enough. And everything else seems to be pretty much the same. So little starting dudes should be more powerful to begin with. I do like the fact they're all dead. I'd hit him with 14 shots back. That's pretty cool. So that's the furthest reaches that we can. We'll have hit points. Hit power anyway. What am I strength? We'll get quite a few little helpers. And to increase our range, we need 6. Boom. And the growth begins. Oh, I already found the node. This can extend quite a few times the more of them you find as well. Which I think is pretty cool. Look at that little dead previous dudes. I don't know if we actually get anything for that. I really like the nutcracker as well. Let's make our body a little bit stronger, shall we? So those upgrades give them more seedlings. They do seem to be permanent. That's cool. So you can give the orange things give out more stuff, the green ones give out more stuff. It just makes you more and more powerful. That's awesome. That was a 1,000 Cloys, or also known as Blue Boys. Well, I think that's a very nice little incremental game. Very relaxing, very chilled. I like the progression as you build up and expand out. And I would love to know what's behind that little door. But alas, that's for another day. This has been Pulsebeetle. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. And remember, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see the next one, you can just subscribe and you'll be notified when it's up and running.